Hi, when you're trying to lose weight, have you ever wondered why you get to a certain stage and you can't do it anymore? You get to that block in the road and you think, I just can't carry on. Have you ever wondered why that happens? Or why it becomes so difficult? The thing is, we're trying to change your shape, trying to change your body. What you've got to do is you've got to stop being the old person, because what you're actually trying to do is create a new person. So if you're continuing to be that old person, then that old person is going to win every single time. You've got to stop being that old person and you've got to live like the person you want to be. If you want to be 2 or 3 stone lighter, then you have to live the life of that person who is 2 or 3 stone lighter than you are already. Now, you've got to think to yourself, what does that person who is 3 stone lighter, what kind of lifestyle do they have? Is that person who's 3 stone lighter than I am already, is that person not exercising? Of course not. Of course they're exercising. Is that person having a takeaway every night? Of course not. They're watching what they're eating. They're being mindful about what they're eating. So that's the kind of thing you've got to do. And you've got to remember that trying to change something that you've done for X amount of years is not easy. It isn't easy to just suddenly say, I'm not going to be that person, I'm going to be that person, I'm going to maintain it for the rest of my life. You can't do that. It isn't something that happens overnight. You have to remember, it's taken you X amount of years to get to where you are. So say you're 40, it's taken you 40 years to get to the point of you saying to yourself, I don't like my shape, I'm overweight, I want to lose some weight, and I want to lose that body fat that I no longer like. It's taken you 40 years to get to that point. Do you really think that it's going to take you 5 minutes to get rid of it? Do you think some fad diet is going to realistically keep you at 3 stone lighter for the rest of your life if you're continuing after you've done that fad diet to be the person you used to be? It just doesn't work. If you want to be somebody new, if you want to maintain that 3 stone lighter person, you've got to live the rest of your life as that 3 stone lighter person. Now, it's not easy. As I've said, it's not easy. It takes practice. And you are going to have slip-ups. There are going to be times when you think, I can't do this. Life happens. But it's like an interval session. You work at it hard for 30 seconds. You go full at it for 30 seconds. And then you rest for, say, 20 seconds. But it's not a rest. You're just not going at it as hard as you did for those 30 seconds. And then after the 20 seconds, you back full on it again, 30 seconds. And then again, you have your 20 seconds rest, or you do something that isn't as impactful. That's exactly how life works. You work at something for X amount of weeks, X amount of days, whatever, full impact, and you're going at it, you're going at it, you're going at it. And then life happens, or something else happens, and you have not necessarily taken your mind off the goal, but you're not doing it 100%. You're doing it 70% or 80%. That's just like an interval session, because after that 70% is over, then you're back on it full beam. You're back on it 100%. There's your interval training session, and that's exactly life. 100% one moment, 70% the next moment, but then you're back on it again 100%. That's what you've got to do. That's how you maintain a good, steady weight loss and maintain the goal that you've achieved for the rest of your life. That's how you do it. It takes practice. It takes dedication. It takes you to change the person that you once were to the person that you want to be. You've got to change. You've got to become somebody else, because you can't stay at that X amount of weight and try and lose and continue being that person and try and lose weight, because that person that you once were or are at the moment is always going to win. Always going to win. What you've got to do is change what you're doing. And eventually, this is the person you are now. This is the person you want to be. Eventually, they'll come together, and hey presto, the person that you want to be now becomes the person that you are. So there you are. That becomes that person there, because you practice at it. It becomes the norm. The person you want to be becomes the norm, and that person you once were is gone. So you've got to practice at being the new person that you want. If you want help, you want my help, I'm here at Ideal Fitness, Stafford Park. My name's Stuart. Just give me a call or look on my website. I'll put up the details in a moment. Look on my website or look on my Facebook page. Again, I'll put those details up. If you want my help to change to the person that you want to be for the rest of your life, then I'm only a call away. It's only a chat. You just have to say hello, and I'm here for you. Take care, everyone.